In the previous episode, we have shown. I have shown you how to use the FFMPEG application to rip audio streams out of a video file, which we can see here. Let's put them into a folder and call it audio stream by backups, and put them here. And let's do something a bit different. Bandicam files, to import stuff originally it was known as Sony Vegas Studio. It's now Magix Vegas Studio Pro. To import files into it is a bit finicky. A lot of that doesn't work. I'm using primarily Mirillis Action and Bandicam. Bandicam, if I'm recording in a AV file that's recorded in a codec called MPEG-1, then it works natively, so I don't have to reconvert anything for it to be importable into Sony Vegas to be edited. But also another thing, Sony Vegas, or Magix Vegas as it is known now, uses a it can use the system codecs to encode and re-encode, which usually means it crashes a lot, and it really does crash a lot. So in that case, so you really should have some. I think I'm using the K-Lite codec pack Mega or something like that with a lot of codecs. So Vegas can actually read a lot of codecs, and for me it currently can read .mp4 files, which means mp4 container with the H264 codec, or X. I'm just going to show it up. It's just going to be this one. I just can't speak today for some retarded reason. MPEG-4 ABC Advanced Video Codec. Oh no, it's not going to tell me. Is it format info? Advanced Video Codec. H264. I think it was. It might be completely mistaken. My brain is going haywire today. Anything I need to, each day that I need to use my brain to work, it works like this. And for me, it didn't work in the past, but it's currently working. So I don't have to worry about the Bandicam recorded files, but I still have to worry about what I'm recording currently with, which is Mirillis Action. Mirillis Action. I'm using the AV container, audio video interleaved, with the FICV codec, and the FICV codec does work in Vegas. However, it crashes, and it crashes horribly. It's capable of crashing easily the entire system and corrupting system drivers, and I can actually duplicate that. I can duplicate such an effect. It took me like a month to figure out why the hell is my hardware failing and my drivers failing, etc. And I was able to duplicate it. It was because I was using FICV codecs in the just straight importing them into Vegas Studio Pro, which causes massive leakage of memory, and the memory will leak into the driver, into the memory where drivers are stored, causing freezes, random blue screens of that with random things on them, or pseudo-random, depends where the memory leaked in what the driver. So you can basically, your computer could explode if you do that. That's not a good thing, because we don't want to have our computers exploding in our face, because we use a proprietary codec in Vegas Studio Pro. So in this case, we want to convert it. And to do that, I figured I'm looking into the wrong folder again. Was this one? Is not this one? This one I think is not. Well, I'm going to need them all anyway. This is the one I'm recording currently. I'm not going to use these WAV files. These WAV files are outputs from communication software, like you will know probably like Skype, Zoom, and Discord. Since while recording these, I'm out of TeamSpeak. I'm using currently TeamSpeak. Since I didn't talk with anybody, these are empty essentially, so I can freely just delete them up. Option. It's going to this one is the one that's currently being recorded. This is the file that I'm currently recording, and this is also a file that I'm currently recording. These are connected. This one, as I have shown in the previous episode, has 3 audio streams. 2 that are internal inside this file, and 1 external that links these files together. Well, the first one is PC audio, which means whatever the sounds the PC makes. The second one are microphones, and this one, the third audio stream, is the output from communication software, as I have said multiple times previously at this point. So we are going to. I'm recording currently using Mirillis action. So we are going to take these, already recorded, and we are going to put them into this folder. This is my source folder for this series, the creating videos series. I'm going to put them here. This will take some time. Yeah, this will take quite some time. And while this is going on, I'm going to need to check up. Do I have 2 Vegas input? Oh, I should have put them here instead. I'm going to need this one. So I'm going to show what this does. This one does AVI files. This one does MP4 files. Let's check out how this works. I have made a video about FFMPEG before, so you need to watch that and watch any previous video in this series to understand what I'm talking about. So this is a bit more insane, as you can see. Most of it is actually deletable. This sign essentially means that it's skipped. So I'm just going to do this and this and this, and this is the actual what it actually does, because it took me quite some time to figure this one out myself. It took me hundreds of hours at this point. It took me hundreds of hours to figure it out. So it will go through all the AV files. By the way, it's been finished, so I need to move them. I'm going to need to move them not here, to Vegas input here, and let's convert them. So it will go through all the AVI files. This is a wildcard, so the name can be any name it wants to be. I could specify it, or specify a part of it by putting, for example, 2 and this file, and even if its name just do this file to do something else, it would grab it. So I'm going to do this. It will echo its name into the console, and then this is a bit insane. This is what the whole episode is about. It will input the file, which is stored in this variable, which is the file name. It will input the file name here as an input. It will map. This is I don't remember how this exactly works again. It will map the 0th, which means the first video stream, and all audio streams. Yeah, I think this is what it means. It will just do all. So 0, everything in programming, everything starts with a 0, not with a 1. So 0 here means it's actually the first video stream, and it will map any audio streams. codecs. The video codec is set as mpeg to video. mpeg to video. The quality scale for the video is set to 2. This is a bit important. Setting it to 1, I don't think does anything, but setting it to 2 specifically means the quality is going to be the same. It will not downgrade the quality in any matter of shape or form. It's going to be quite a bit bigger, I think. I'm not sure about that. I don't remember. I don't really care because this is just a intermediary file. So what I need to know is to keep the quality the same, which is what this part does. The audio codec is set to be lib to lame, which is pretty much the only thing I could make work in Vegas properly without glitching up further. And it will input the file as the original file name, which does include the container, which means it's going to have an AVI here. So it's going to be the file name .avi.m22t. This is an insane container, by the way. And this basically then works. So let me show it to you. Let's save it. Why not? I have backups in the main, but in my main storage folder for bat files, for mpeg for bat files. Let's sort them by name. I'm not sure if this is the correct way to, but I don't really care. So we are going to use this one, and it's now converting them. This will re-encode them, so we can see higher CPU usage. Where we can see it. This is action. This is my recording, which uses 8% currently. I'll just sort them out like this. FFMPEG, here we can see it uses 25% of my CPU, and it's running. Oh, you know, it closed before I could set it. Now it works. It's not going on the first core of my CPU. And here we can see what's happening. It takes some input. It's converting them from one codec to another, but for both the video and the audio, so it's easily editable and it doesn't crash. This works for the AV files, AVI, the audio video interleave. For MP4, it doesn't work for H.264 codec. In that case, it produces some frames, usually at least 1 or 2 per video, that are corrupted, and pretty much every software will just straight up crash once it encounters them. So I do not recommend using this specific bat file, this specific way to do MP4 files that are encoded with H.264 or X.264 codecs. That also took me quite a while to figure out why the hell is everything crashing suddenly. Yeah, it crashes if I go through a corrupted frame. Even my all of my audio player, not audio players, all of my video players were crashing. If such M2T file container was being played and it encountered a corrupted frame. It's happily currently working. This will take some time. After it's finished, I will show you that it can be imported into Vegas Pro Studio easily. By the way, I just came in to show you this is a bit of an important part, at least for me. It's a bit easier to read than some of the other parts. Here it's telling us that for the first video, the first stream in the original file, we are going to encode it into another first stream, and we are going to use the FICV specifically. That's native. From this is the source file codec, and this is what we are going to. This is the codec identifier from FFMPEG, not FFM. Yes, FFMPEG, which is MPEG-2 video native, and we are going to convert the audio streams which are encoded via PCM S16LA native to MP2s, not MP3s, MP2s, because MP3s will fail. I've tried that before, so I'm using MP2s. Well, it's not finished yet, but we already have quite a few files to work with, so I can show you that it can indeed be worked with in Vegas. I'm just going to select 3. Here I have an empty project that's not even a project. It's a not undefined untitled project that's not saved. I'm just going to put them here, and they work. Nope, I don't want to change the settings. You can see I have the lowest quality possible for preview. This is because it tends to crash a lot if I have it set to best. The crashes for this are random. If I didn't convert it like this, by the way, this is a weird thing that might confuse you a few times at first. Here we can see its name .avi file. This is because it removes the container from the name, but the real one, the one that's actually used. So this file is actually named, if I'm going to check it, .avi.m2t. So it removes the .m2t and considers the rest as the name, which is what we see here currently. So this is actually an m2t file, but it shows here as an AV file. Confusing, isn't it? Quite confusing it can be. And do I have some interesting? I can play it eventually, probably. It's currently it doesn't want to be played, but I'm currently encoding. I'm currently doing this, so it makes sense that it's not. The hard drive is currently running at its top speed, the maximum speed, so it makes sense that it has problems. I can really play it, but that's how I've been editing for the past like year, so it does work. I can assure you. Even might not look like that currently. I can edit them freely, etc., etc. Work with them, and this is how I put stuff in Vegas if it's recorded in Mirillis action. And that's about the end. I don't know what else I could say about it. So I'm going to end the video now. Enjoy, comment, like and subscribe. No, I don't really care. I don't really give a fuck.